he never gave me no damn earrings. He probably gave those to Jennifer.
Y'all might think Tiffany Haddish only shows her wild side when she's acting, but the truth is, there's a thin line between her on-screen characters and who she really is in real life. So, it's no surprise that Tiffany is currently laughing at Common now that he's getting a taste of his own medicine. By now, most people have heard about the rocky state of Common and Jennifer Hudson's relationship. And while it's not exactly kind, Tiffany seems to be enjoying the drama from the sidelines. Call it petty if you want, but Tiffany clearly doesn't care. For her, it's all about karma, especially considering how Common treated her at the end of their relationship. To be clear, Tiffany and Common weren't just casually dating. Their relationship was serious, at least for Tiffany. They met in 2019 while working on the movie The Kitchen, and sparks flew quickly. By 2020, during the height of the pandemic, the two had gone public with their romance. They even appeared on a live stream together, acting all lovey-dovey. Tiffany was completely smitten, and Common seemed equally invested, at least at first. But while Tiffany was falling hard, Common was apparently already planning his exit. Tiffany spoke openly in interviews about wanting to get married and have children. She thought she'd found the one. In contrast, Common started pulling away. One major red flag: he didn't show up for Tiffany's birthday, instead sending a bouquet of flowers as an apology. Still, Tiffany brushed it off, believing their love was strong enough to survive a missed celebration. Eventually, though, Common stopped dropping hints and told Tiffany directly that he wanted to end things. She was blindsided. Despite the heartbreak, Tiffany remained classy. In an interview, she described the relationship as the healthiest and funniest she had ever experienced. She said she felt safe with Common in a way she never had in past relationships. But that could have been the end if only Common had let it be. Instead, he went on a live stream claiming the breakup was mutual, blaming their busy schedules for driving them apart. According to him, their lack of quality time together caused the relationship to fizzle out. Now, with Common reportedly getting heartbroken himself, Tiffany seems to be getting the last laugh. Whether it's petty or just poetic justice, one thing's for sure: Tiffany is done playing the fool.
Tiffany and I got back on the move. It really didn't allow for us to spend as much time and put as much energy into our relationship.
Everyone knows Tiffany Haddish isn't the type to stay quiet, especially when it comes to telling her side of the story. So when she was asked about Common's version of why their relationship ended, she didn't hold back. According to Tiffany, Common's claim that their breakup was mutual was nothing but a lie. Tiffany said she was completely blindsided by the split. She recalled Common telling her that he felt their relationship had simply run its course. And just like that, it was over. Tiffany said she had no choice but to accept it and move on. She also didn't shy away from calling out a pattern she's noticed in Common's love life. Tiffany suggested that he may be the kind of man who never really settles down. In her words, he seemed like someone who likes to go from one flower to the next. Still, despite the heartbreak, she made it clear she holds no grudges, wishing him nothing but joy and happiness. Common's history seems to back up Tiffany's claims. He's often been labeled as one of Hollywood's most charming players, known for dating high-profile, powerful women. His dating resume includes stars like Erykah Badu, Taraji P. Henson, and Serena Williams. And while he's great at starting relationships, sticking around seems to be the issue. As for how Common's most recent romance with Jennifer Hudson began, it all started on the set of the film Breathe, where they played husband and wife. But it turns out their on-screen chemistry wasn't just acting. During filming, the two became close, and their bond reportedly deepened beyond the script. Even after production wrapped, Common and Jennifer continued spending time together. They were spotted out on several dates, sharing quiet, romantic moments. The public started to connect the dots when Common flew to London to support Jennifer at the premiere of her musical Loop. Though they tried to keep things private, sources revealed they had traveled together but arrived separately to avoid stirring up media buzz. Jennifer, however, initially denied the rumors. She told the press that people were simply reading too much into things, insisting they were just co-stars who played a married couple on screen. But eventually, the pair grew tired of hiding. After about a year of quietly dating, they decided to go public. They made it official during an episode of The Jennifer Hudson Show, where, during a playful Q&A segment, they confirmed their relationship. To the audience, the moment felt lighthearted, but gave fans the clarity they had been waiting for. So while Tiffany Haddish is keeping it real and reflecting on her past with Common, his latest love story with Jennifer Hudson has played out very differently, at least so far.
Dating anyone?
Yes, and I'm in a relationship that is one of the most beautiful. She's smart, she loves God, she has something real down to earth about her. She's talented, but I set my standard kind of high.
It didn't really shock anyone on the internet when Common and Jennifer Hudson confirmed they were together. Fans had already been speculating for months. While many people were genuinely happy for the couple, not everyone was on board. Fact, some of Jennifer's loyal fans weren't exactly thrilled to see her linked to Common. Why? Because of his well-known reputation for dating and then ditching high-profile women. And naturally, they didn't want their favorite star to be next on that list. But what those fans didn't realize is that Jennifer Hudson wasn't falling head over heels for the knight in shining armor narrative. She wasn't swept away by Common's charm the way others had been. So when Common finally decided he was done with his player phase and ready to commit, Jennifer hit him with a reality check. According to insiders, Common tried to lock things down by proposing, but Jennifer unapologetically said no. Why the rejection? Well, Jennifer has been down that road before. It was far from romantic. Her previous engagement to former pro wrestler David Otunga lasted a full decade without ever reaching the altar. The two began dating in 2007 and were engaged by 2008. But what started off strong quickly unraveled. The engagement survived some heartbreaking moments, including the tragic loss of Jennifer's mother, brother, and nephew to gun violence. At the time, planning a wedding was understandably not a priority. Years passed, and still no wedding. Rumors of trouble in paradise began to swirl. By 2017, things had turned ugly. Jennifer accused David of being controlling, insecure, and emotionally abusive. She claimed he frequently accused her of cheating and even pressured their son to spy on her during studio sessions. David denied all the allegations, insisting he just wanted the best for their child. The breakup became a messy, public custody battle. But Jennifer ultimately won full custody of their son, after everything she endured. During that relationship, it's no wonder she's cautious about commitment. So when Common came around with a ring, Jennifer may have seen the red flags and chosen to protect her peace instead. Jennifer made it clear. She just wanted to live in the moment, not rush into another potentially toxic commitment. Meanwhile, Common, now in his 50s, was finally looking to settle down. Unfortunately, he may have chosen the wrong time and the wrong partner to make that move. And here's where the twist comes in. Tiffany Haddish, who once saw Common as her happily ever after, is now living for the drama. Sources close to Tiffany say she's enjoying the tea and sees Jennifer as Common's karma. After all, Tiffany had wanted everything Common offered Jennifer, but instead of building a future with her, he walked away. Now that the tables have turned and he's the one getting left behind, Tiffany is reportedly having the last laugh. The internet is right there with her. For many fans, it feels like poetic justice. So what do you think? Is Jennifer Hudson really Common's karma? Or did he just pick the wrong moment to ask the big question? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss the hottest celebrity updates.